All right, today we're going to dive into something pretty cool. It's a new dashboard called ATRIUM, and it's all about one big idea: giving creators back control. Flipping the script on how platforms and creators interact. So let's get right into it. First up, let's talk about a problem that, well, pretty much every creator on a major platform knows all too well. It's that feeling of being completely in the dark. I mean, think about it. You pour your heart and soul into your content, but what happens next? Its fate is decided by some hidden, totally mysterious algorithm. You're just left guessing what's going to work, constantly worried about the dreaded shadow ban, or seeing your views just plummet for no good reason. It's a super frustrating spot to be in, feeling that powerless. And this slide really nails that core conflict. Over on the left, you've got the old way of doing things, these legacy platforms with their black box algorithms where they control all the data. But on the right, that's the Web4 vision. Think of it as a much more decentralized web, where transparency and creator ownership are just baked in from the start. It's a huge shift from just being a user to actually being an owner. So the big question is, how do we actually get from that black box to this new world of transparency? How do we give creators the tools they need to take back control of their data and, honestly, their own digital destiny? Well, the answer really lies in this idea: digital sovereignty. Now, this isn't just some fancy buzzword, okay? It's the fundamental belief that you, the creator, should own your work, own your data, and, most importantly, own the relationship you build with your audience. Full stop. No middleman. And that is precisely where the ATRIUM Creator Dashboard comes into play. It's basically an all-in-one command center that takes that whole philosophy of digital sovereignty and turns it into a real, practical, and seriously powerful tool for creators. Okay, so let's pop the hood and see what's actually inside this dashboard. What kind of data can creators finally unlock and actually see for themselves? For starters, this thing completely gets rid of the guesswork. It gives you instant, real-time feedback, so creators can see exactly how their content is doing the second it goes live. This lets you adapt and improve on the fly, not weeks later when it's already too late. And we're not just talking about your basic surface-level stuff like likes and shares here. Oh no. The dashboard goes way deeper. We're talking follower churn rates, who's leaving and when, finding out the exact peak times your audience is online and ready to engage. And get this, content heat maps. That's a feature that literally shows you which topics are lighting up your community. That's some powerful intel. But it's not just about numbers. The dashboard actually helps you understand the people behind the data. And here's the kicker: it does all of this while respecting the privacy-first principles of a more decentralized web, which, let's be honest, is an absolutely crucial piece of this puzzle. These insights are just incredibly useful. Creators can see where their audience is in the world, what their main interests are, and, this is a huge one, how long people are actually sticking around to engage with a piece of content. This lets you build a content strategy that's so much smarter and way more effective. The dashboard also brings total transparency to monetization. Creators can track every single tip, every subscription, every reward. It directly connects their creative work to its financial value in a way that's just crystal clear. No more fuzzy math. Giving these kinds of tools to your creators isn't just some nice-to-have feature. It actually becomes a strategic advantage for your whole network. It's how you build a loyal, engaged community that really drives growth. And just look at this chart. Data transparency has a massive, massive impact on creator retention. It's simple. When creators have a clear, honest picture of how they're doing, they are way more likely to stick around and invest their time and energy in your platform. And what this does is it kicks off this amazing, powerful feedback loop. Better data leads to better content. Better content leads to a more engaged community. And when the community is buzzing, the whole network just thrives. It's this beautiful, virtuous cycle. A total win-win for everybody. At the end of the day, this all boils down to trust. When you get rid of shady stuff like shadow banning and hidden stats, you create an environment where creators feel valued and, well, empowered. And that trust, that's a powerful magnet for attracting the best talent from other platforms. So a tool like this, it does more than just spit out data. It really changes the whole dynamic of building a community. It elevates it from just a hobby into something professional, something sustainable. And this right here is the core promise of the ATRIUM Creator Dashboard. It's about putting the tools in the hands of creators and community builders so they can truly be in the driver's seat. So when you give creators the power of their own data, you're not just building another platform. You're actually architecting a more sustainable, professional digital world. The question isn't just what you'll build, but how you'll empower others to build it right alongside you.